Hey, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. Back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And if you hear the sound of my voice right now, you're having a good morning. Because some people didn't get the same thing, man. Nah, God has given you the finger of grace this morning. He has woken you up and gave you another opportunity to be great. And I'm so glad to be in that number. I ain't gonna lie. I am so glad to be in that number. Yes, indeed. So I tell you what, since God has given us that opportunity and so graciously allowed us to wake up this morning, let's do all we can do and be all we can be this morning. Yeah. Shout out to the Hangout community. First person in the building is my guy, my brother, Cash Sport. He said, good morning, Jay Hardcore. Another Will, can't wait to retire. I know that's right, my brother. I can't wait for you to do it as well. Yes, indeed. Then we got my other brother from another mother, Tim Layton. Yeah. In the building. Yes, indeed. Then we got another one of my brothers, Dre Finest, in the building. He said, I pay the cost to be the boss. Look at me. Know what you see. You see a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Pay the cost to be the boss. I'm a bad mother, James Brown. Can you dig it? Salute, Jay in the Hangout. And yes, indeed, who else we got? Another brother, Mike Rhyme, who's always on time. Yeah. Then we got Dre Finest rolling back in. He say, Papa don't take no mess. Yeah. Then we got the little big homie. Yeah. The little bro in the building. My little big homie. Just do boxing. That's right, man. Yes, indeed. We in the building early this morning. We in the building early this morning. What y'all got going on? I tell you what, we just happy to exist. We're happy that God gave us another opportunity. You heard me. Yeah. Yes, indeed, man. Just happy to be in the number, man, for sure. You did? Because we didn't have to get up. Yeah. God didn't have to give us that opportunity, man. Yes, indeed. Hold on one second. I got a call coming in. Yes, sir. Oh, it's already in there. It's already in. Just look up top. All right, my man. Yeah. So what it do, what it shall be, what it need to be known, what it is, what it shall be. Talk to me now, and I'll tell you what I know. It ain't a lot, but tell you what I know. Hey, y'all see the title, man. What's next? Or who's next for Gervonta Tank Davis? Yeah. I like to know, man. We all would like to know, man. Yes, indeed. We know that Gervonta Tank Davis is the face of boxing. It is what it is. The numbers prove it. We see what it is, man. We thought we was going to get something this year, man. Yeah. We thought we was going to get something this year, man. But it didn't happen, man. It didn't happen. Coach Calvin was like, yeah, I'm about to let something down on y'all. But you know what? I think it had a lot to do with that Showtime deal, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think it had a lot to do with that Showtime deal, and that's why things didn't match out the way that it's supposed to. But that's all love, though. That's all love. You know why? Because Thomas Moore's cousin Tommy is in the building. Cousin Tommy is in the building. You better believe it, man. Yeah. But then right after that, yeah. Be more zone. Big Ray. You heard me. Big Ray in the building. You better believe it. You best to believe it, man. Oh, we got a new guy in the building. We got a new guy in the building. Damaris Colin has entered into Hardcore's Hangout. You heard me. Damaris Colin has entered into Hardcore's Hangout. And we just want to welcome him to Hardcore's Hangout. Because we just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about that beautiful sport we love called boxing. Yes, indeed. And we only got one rule in the Hangout. No hitting below the belt. No hitting below the belt. Other than that, everything else is fair game. You heard me. Everything else is fair game. You just don't talk about nobody's mama. So y'all make sure y'all welcome Damaris Colin into the Hangout. Y'all give him a good accordion welcome. And his first chat is November the 25th, the most excited fighter in boxing, the most dangerous, Sabril Matias, sending a clear message to the whole 1 in 40 division. We'll see who's going to step up and unify titles. Okay. I like what you're talking. I definitely like what you're talking. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. How y'all feeling this morning? I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody is okay. I hope everybody is doing fine. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Mount Rhymes say, what about Pop? Okay. What I tell you what, man. I tell you what. The best thing to know and the best thing to understand of what's going on in the world of Tank will be this guy right here, man. Yes, indeed. My brother. Yes, indeed. My brother. Hold on. Who we got in the building right now?
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, Coach Calvin, what it do, man?
What it do, man? Is I'm good.
You're perfect. You're fabtabulous, my brother. Good morning. Appreciate you coming through so early.
Good morning.
Can you hear me, Coach?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Well, we've seen the topic today, man, and I love to see you always in the building. But the first thing I want to ask you is, what's happening in the Upton gym? What you got planned, bro? Because you always got something going on.
Marnie Gregory and Phillips fought in North Carolina this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You know, trying to keep our young pros, you know, moving and whatnot. And the amateurs just be doing their thing and whatnot. You know, so just trying to keep our kids busy, keep active in the community, yet you know, give them something to do, and keep them busy looking for the things.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Can you hear me, Coach?
Yeah, I can hear you just going in and out.
Okay, yeah. I just switched the Wi-Fi around to see if things will be better. Does that sound a little bit better for you?
I'm good. I hear you clearly.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. But yeah. So we had some wins. Damari looked real good this weekend. Definitely looked real good this weekend, man.
Young man, excited. Gym working all the time. Yesterday we was out on the track. Coach Kenny had to tell him to stay home because he would have been out the track with his twin, Manye. He came out on the track yesterday, man, and worked out with us and everything. He said, man, I got to put this, you know, get numbers up. Just trying to work on the process with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Just finished a fight this week and already back at the track on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing, man. You know, when you see kids that have that type of determination, man, that tells a lot about them, man. You know what I mean? It's not
Yes, it
like, you
does.
know, okay, say I fought this weekend, I want to take a break. Nah, right back out there. You
Back
can't
out
beat
there.
that,
That's how it's
man.
supposed to be. Because your career is based on opportunities, So at the end of the day, you have to make sure you prepare for an opportunity to come to actually be not get ready, be ready.
Exactly, exactly. For sure. I remember when I was looking at Mike Tyson, man, they said Mike Tyson fought 13 times in 1 year, man, when he first came out.
Yeah, I remember that. He stayed
Yeah.
on TV. I
Right,
remember that.
right. Yeah, yeah. So it's no excuses, man. If the baddest man in the planet can do it, man, everybody
Yeah,
else definitely has to do it.
he came a household name.
Exactly, exactly, for sure. But man, you still got a lot of them youngins out there, man, that's working hard, man. And I got a chance, man, to really get to know a lot of them kids, man. I'm gonna be truthfully honest, Coach. They blew me away, man. They totally blew me away, man. And they love y'all to death, man. And they love what's going on at the Upton gym, man. And they all alike, but then they all different all at the same time. How does that work, man?
Well, this weekend when how when you sit down getting ready for a fight, I had a
Mm-hmm.
chance to look at the interviews that you did with some of the kids, man, and it was just amazing. It was heart touching. It was it was out of this world because I put some of the interviews on my page, but I really didn't really sit down and really listen to them
Mm-hmm.
and just listen to some of the kids talk, man. They was already camera ready, you know. Um, some of them still growing, but they was eager to sit down with you and answer the questions and tell you their real thoughts about the Upton Boxing Center. Um, the two questions that really got me was why boxing? You know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed the way you said it. You say, why boxing? And they told you their passion and how they feel on the subject of boxing, why boxing, and listen to them, man. Like you said, some of them are the same and some of them are different in their own way. And it just really touched me that type of joy that they have for this sport, especially when you said you like getting hit in the face, you know. So, some people will misunderstand that, but it's not the thing of just getting hit. It's just the thing of just preparing their self
Mm-hmm.
to go into a situation that's something that's physical, what it is. And the message that me and Kenny are giving to them is preparing their self for life. That's the real thing, that the teaching is real work, and it's not the thing of getting in the ring and preparing to compete against somebody. It's preparing them and building them. Their word I'm looking for is building their character, building their strength within themselves, of being a better human being, of being a human being, being they can figure it out, you know. Um, and then the second question that they asked, that you asked them was, what do you think about Coach Kenny and Coach Cal? And, and man, that I didn't know that they really, 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 really see the difference in both of us, especially when I listened to Manye. Manye talked about Coach Kenny, and I gave Kenny the right name, the Bible. You
The
get what I'm
Bible.
saying?
Yeah.
And everybody don't understand that what I meant by that, but you know, we both have different backgrounds of how we grew up, how we look at things, and our chemistry, how we put things together. It's working. And when Monye asked the question about me, I didn't know he said that and say, man, when Coach Calvin say something, you feel it, you know. And then when I listened to the other kids, striving me and Coach Kenny, man, it was like each one of them had their own perception
Mm-hmm.
of us, but it was still the same from each one of them.
That's so facts, man. That's so fact. And to be truthfully honest, it's the yin and the yang. You know what I
True.
mean? That makes a perfect, combination with you and Coach Kenny. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I kept getting out of it. That's what I kept getting out of it. Yin and yang. And when you put them both together, you just get a perfect recipe. You know what I mean? And that's what I was getting out of the kids, man. And they just, I'm gonna tell you something that I really enjoyed hearing from them is them telling me that this place is a safe haven for them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Even though it's in the midst of hell, because we all know where the gym is at, they say they feel totally safe there. You know what I'm saying? And I love that, man. And that's
Yes,
what we want our babies to be safe.
you're 100% right, man. That was another key thing that they said that when you ask them a question, what would they do without often? Some of them say they try to find somewhere else to be, but
Mm-hmm.
how would I say the powers to be don't really understand what up it's bringing. Because in that conversation, I think you did over 20 to 30 interviews, correct?
Yeah.
And
Something
um,
good.
and I appreciate that, man, for you taking that time out to do that, man, because that was amazing. And one of the key things they kept asking, like, yo, it's like family.
Yeah.
You could come in there and talk to us about anything.
Mm-hmm.
You get a chance to really open up, man. And that's the most amazing thing about this whole situation, man. When a kid come in there, man, you can see that they lost. They're trying to figure it out, man. And when they get there, you actually start seeing the teachings that they're getting from either home or wherever where they learning from. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You'll start seeing these things come out and you start understanding the individual. You'll start understanding or seeing the individual as they self and what their capabilities are.
Yeah, so true. And another thing, man, some of the kids were so eloquently speaking, man. I was blown away, man, with the way they spoke, man. I mean, they spoke way better than me, and I wish I could even speak that well, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow, but people don't realize how many diamonds we have in the rough here in Baltimore. They always think about, oh, this, the wire, this, that, and the murders and this. Man, they just don't understand the talent that we have within these buildings, man. That man, our future, man. And you said something a long time ago, man, that I grasped onto, man. Because I've been doing a few interviews with the kids, and you was like, you're teaching, and when I really understood what you were saying, is like everybody's not going to be a boxer. You know what I mean? They're not. But yet you never know. Somebody might end up being what I do right now, you
Yeah.
know, and I'm showing them at this particular point how to do that, man. And I didn't look at it like that, but you showed me like, hey, you teaching, brother. And I understand that now, man. And they really made me understand it, man. So I appreciate that, man.
Everybody don't understand the real mission, the real goal, why we are where we at. You understand what I'm saying? Because when I look at the situation, the overall situation, all the depth that we came through, all the different kids that we met that helped get us where we are at today, and sitting back working on our documentary, um, man, it's a journey. The journey still ain't stopped.
Mm,
Driving down the highways, flying different places is still the same ongoing thing that we are doing or did to get where we are at today. Um, I always sit there and say, man, everybody sit there and say, oh, Tank this, oh, Tank that. But was you there when Tank first started this thing? You
Mm-hmm.
know, Tank didn't have a silver spoon in his mouth. His situation was different from most kids. And his situation is like some kids out there, you know. And what we are missing the whole story about is to actually reach people that's in the same situation, man, to uplift them,
Mm.
let them know that it is hope out there if you just put the right people around you and believe, you know. And you know, everybody focus on uh, the fight, and I understand that's is the tool that got everybody interested in. But when I look at it, man, it's a bigger purpose behind this.
Facts. Fact. That is so important, man. And they don't understand. A lot of people don't understand that it started from ground zero. You know what I mean?
Right,
Tank didn't become Tank overnight. You know what I
right,
mean? You know, it was blood, it was sweat, it was tears, and a whole bunch of tears, man. You know what I mean? A lot of sacrifice to get
right.
to the point that he is at now. You all starting to see, and it's not even the end product that people see right now. You know what
No,
I'm
we're
saying?
not even. I don't even think. How would I say this? Say I haven't seen a glimpse of his greatness yet. You know,
Mm,
um, and I keep saying that. You know what I'm saying? I see him his diversities that he's going through his ups and his his
mhm.
downs and his ups, that is building him for something bigger. When I look at myself and him and Coach Kenny, it's like the Mike Tyson story a little bit, Floyd Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather story a little bit, and Gervonta Davis story as a whole. How society look at athletes that's in this sport. You with me? And
Got you.
to be where we are at this junction right now, it's amazing, you know. And I sit back and reflect when I was in watching the Mike Tyson, watching Floyd, building where we at and seeing where Tank at today, and looking at other kids that every time they see me, I just love Tank, and seeing how they develop in their life or their skills around his skills. You with me?
Yeah.
Um, and you know, and just sometimes people don't understand it's a journey for the main goal that's at hand.
Yes, exactly. And the beautiful thing is now you finally have that platform, man, so that you're able to elaborate on what it really is all about, man. Because normally people just want to just hear fight, 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 fight. You know what I mean? But they don't want to hear about the struggle that got you to where you all are at this particular point in life. You know what I'm saying? They just want to hear what's next, who's next, this, that, the third, you know what I'm saying? But, it's a process to all of this right now,
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? And at this point now, they have to listen. They
Yeah.
have to listen now. And that's the beauty of it all, man. Yes,
I,
indeed.
I try to encourage them to boxing is changing, you know, um, it's evolving to what it's going to be, and it's up to the guys that names are mentioned.
Mm,
Let's keep the part real clear. It's up to the guys that names are mentioned to make a best out of the history that they have in front of them.
hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they are setting the history in front of them. You know, we in that era of the Floyd Mayweather, the undefeated guys. You get what I'm saying? And this year was pretty good to tell you the truth because everybody was getting tired of the fights that they were seeing and whatnot. But at the end of the day, they have to understand a lot of work goes into putting on the fights so we can see them great fights and whatnot. And then when you look at the sacrifice and the accomplishments that the fights has been having full boxing fans, it's been a great year. You know, matchups. We've been seeing some good matchups, and boxing is changing. You know, we seeing that Showtime going through there. their thing.
Mm,
And everybody's saying what's going to happen. Boxing is going to be all right if the
mm,
guys continue to fight one another. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Um, everybody got their lane. Everybody got their heads to be that make certain decisions of how it's going to play out because the money has to be there so everybody can get their paycheck. That's why we work. You know what I'm saying? We work to go get a paycheck, take care of our families, you
That's
know,
right.
and people don't understand that. Um, it was a question, why do a pro go pro? He's ready to make that transition. He's ready to do some things for himself. He's ready to show his skills at that level. You know what I'm saying? Versus I am. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I tried to explain to him. I said, "This is shucks. It's no different from being an amateur and being a pro. The only difference is taking off the headgear and you getting a trophy for your compensation. You know what I'm saying? But it gives you a chance to actually learn your craft as an amateur and get to see some of the things you want to see being a professional. You know, when I look at it, I said, "This is that. I ain't doing nothing different from what I was doing when I in the amateurs and still with the amateurs. You know, still get that experience. Same thing when you building a young man, young woman to actually climb the ladder to being that person. You know what I'm saying? It's still same situation. You have to take them out, get the spine, have to take them out, get to work, had to hit them rolls. You know what I'm saying? Making sure they're watching their diet. It's still the same thing. Um, but it's a journey that they're learning. I'm saying in my eyesight and in my mind, it's not about the fight, man. It's about the growth of an individual to see where they're going to be at. I find in this sport, it's so many different elements that a kid can actually grow from, not just the fighting part, but the person part. The connections that they meet with other people, the going and seeing other states and cities and stuff. Um, it's just amazing, you know, for them opportunities that they have with the sport. Like you said, when you do the interviews, you listen to them speak, you get into their minds, see what's going on with them, and hearing how they look at it, their perception of things. You know, it's work.
Definitely, definitely work. And you brought up Showtime, man, and life is about change, and change is definitely happening at this particular point. And I guess everybody would want to know, how is this change going to affect Javante Tank Davis?
Well, the change haven't happened yet because at the end of the year, they're supposed to be doing what they're doing to take care of their company. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's a company, it's a business.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm not sitting in that room listening to that conversation, but um,
Facts.
um, we've seen that same thing happen with Showtime.
HBO.
I
Yeah.
mean, HBO, like,
Mm-hmm.
and they understand to keep the business going, they have to do things that they have to do to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I want to salute Showtime, man. They put on some great fights. If they decide to just stop boxing, you know, they made their mark. Um, After the pandemic, the world changed. That's what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? And we survived. We definitely survived. And you have new companies out there doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Making their new move. So it's just telling me that you have to be willing to change and survive, you know. So we're going to be all right, you know, and you have to believe like that, you know, because again, it's a story out there that got to be told.
Facts, facts, facts. And since you mentioned no new companies, there's been a big rumor, and if I'm gonna be a journalist, I gotta ask you. We're hearing Amazon Prime. Is anything true to that, Coach?
Well, I mean, you know, we talk about Amazon Prime, but the word Prime been floating. You know, you got the Prime drink came out of nowhere and making big noise. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's hope out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Amazon Prime, it's been on it's been on the move. You look out if you look at their stocks, they doing things. You know what I'm saying? And they seen that it's another vehicle actually get their name out there.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Amazon is everywhere. It's in your household. You see
All
that
day
smile everywhere. So I think it's a great business move for them and PVC. Um, Waiting to see how it unfolds. That's the
long.
question, and it's going to be another exciting story. You understand? Because right now, the way how I look at the landscape, tank fight made everybody start fighting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, how would I sit there and say? And boxing is still surviving. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for we start making our announcement on who's the next person we're fighting. People complain about the pit bull situation. We've
Mm-hmm.
seen a lot of rematches there in great fighters. You know what I'm saying? Because um, pit bull side people saying, "Oh, pit bull really won that fight." Woo woo woo. Me as a great champion. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shut. I wouldn't even call them haters. I'm not even going to use the word haters.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm going to use the people that believe in their people saying that Pitbull won. So the only way to prove to the world is make it happen again, run it back. Every fight that Tank been in, all of them always ask, yo, can I get a rematch? So what's wrong with Tank having a rematch? You with me? Um,
I
I
hear
sit
you.
there and say, I sit there and say, man, they always want Tank to do the unbelievable. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're not asking Shakur or Haney to move up and fight guys that's super bigger than them. You with me?
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So when people don't understand the business, don't understand the individual, um, of weight class and why that certain fights happen. You know what I'm saying? Because we still have to look out for the safety of the athletes and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's up to the athlete that want to take certain fights. I can't make a fighter fight. You know what I'm saying? You got to want to do this. You with me?
Right.
And so, again, Tank don't fear nobody. I taught him not that. You know what I'm saying? This
Mm-hmm.
is the life that we live. It's part of the sport. Just be patient. Them fights gonna happen. But at the end of the day, we are fighting for our fans, for our people, and to take care of our family. You know what I'm saying? How can I build a business and then want to go backwards because somebody else want me to to change what we are doing? I said like this: if you truly can beat Tank, take the money that's being offered and beat him. You know, and that's my narrative. You understand? Whatever we offer you, we're gonna give you one shot at it. If you truly can beat us, beat us. Simple as that.
Mm-hmm. So basically, what you're saying is, man, yeah, okay, take the money, and if you can beat Tank, now you're the guy. Because I mean, anybody that can beat Tank, man, will break the internet. Basically, you know what I mean. So you might think that it's not enough money for you, this, that, and the third. But what you're saying is, if you can beat Tank now, trust me, you can write any check you want afterwards. Is that what you're saying, Coach?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because we already see that demonstration when I think Devin Haney offered Shakur some money, and
Mm-hmm.
Shakur's smart team. They said, "Man, I'm not taking that." But at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, I know why. I know why that came about. It wasn't about the fight. At the end of the day, it was like, no, we don't fight him right now. We ain't ready for him. We don't want him. Um, they knew that they can't reduce the type of money that they wanted to make for that particular fight. You get what I'm saying? And when they offered that to Shakur, you know, Shakur said, listen, man, I might as well keep doing what I'm doing and make it work. And when Bill did that way of actually getting out of the situation, they was dealing with the same people make that fight happen. So, Bill, real smart guy, moving his and protecting his son, said, well, let's go at Regis. and fight Regis for his belt. You know what I'm saying? And take a chance there. You know, was trying to hold on to all the belts, and whatnot. Smart move if you can do it. You know what I'm saying? See what happens there, and try to might try to come back down and say, let me go get the bag. Let me go really put it on the line, man. You know what I'm saying? Can Devin beat Regis? Anything is possible in that particular situation. But how would I sit there and say, like we seen Terrence Crawford and Spence for fight? I didn't never but think that fight would go like that.
Right.
I would never think that fight would go the way it went. I mean, Terrence made that fight made it look like, yo, he wasn't even on his level.
Yeah.
You know, so right now I'm just sitting back waiting. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I think Devin had the athletic ability to win the fight, but I know certain situations that Regis is happy where he at. You know what I'm saying? He made it happen. I know why Devin and them took that particular fight. And it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds.
Could we get a prediction out of you on that one? Or you
like I said,
the math yet?
I already said in my mind, I don't think Regis had the athletic ability to beat Devin. Do he have the skill? I'm not in camp with him. Is his team going to give him the direction to actually beat him? Don't know until that day comes. You know what I'm saying? If Regis capable to beat Devin, he had a few attributes. It's like playing a video game. You know, he had a few strengths that can get him over the hump. But like I said again, I just don't think he had the athletic ability to beat Devin as far as his skill level. You with me?
Yeah.
But again, anything is possible.
Yeah, that's the world of boxing. Anything is possible. About I guess 3 weeks ago to a month ago, man, you had everybody hanging off the cliff, man, and you said, hey, we're about to let some news out, man, that's going to upset or I can't remember the exact words that you said, but it was like you were ready to make an announcement, you know, what was next with Tank. And then we had Tank come back and say, hey, I got family biz that I need to take care of. I see you next year.
Well, that's it was a certain situation that we was trying to close the deal on. Okay. I still want to put it out there. I go back to happening next year. So Tank just made the decision, man, I'm gonna spend some time with my family. These 2 little girls and do things with them, you know, because you know, he just had, I mean, man, people don't understand, man. We had a hell of a run this year as far as fighting. You get what I'm saying? We went from Rolly. Oh man, we went from Pitbull, Rolly, Barrios, and Garcia to now, man. And people don't understand, man. Sometimes you're away from the family and home and the gym. Like, when I came back, it was just like we had to start the gym all over again, you know. But that brand changed a lot of things that we're doing now in the gym and getting back focused on what you call it. Sometimes that was a good reset.
Definitely.
I said, man, we better make another reset on the pro side. You know, going back in camp, being refreshed, trying to find that motivation. You know what I'm saying? And that drive that, you know, you look for going to camp. Especially for me, you know, I gotta have that purpose, you know, to a fight. You know, so it's just, do want to really jump out there with that big fight right off the gate. You know what I'm saying? And I always sit there and take a page out of our book. You know, you got to do what the fighter got to do. You know, so whatever decision they saying, and the guy's going to agree to when we send the contract to him. We gotta come hard. So, you know, we gotta come hard to really have people something to talk about.
Yeah, definitely. I want to double back when you said you came back to the gym and you had to do a hard reset. But what I want to do is definitely commend when you all did make that reset, how transitional it was very good because you all had a lot of coaches step up, man. And you know, and I really love what they got going on down there, man, because it's like you doubled in coaches, man, maybe even triple, man. And everybody's up out there, man, doing their thing, man, and playing their position, man. And it's all about the kids, man. So I want to take this time out right now just to salute all the coaches that have stepped up at the Upton Gym. And I'm talking fathers and everything that have stepped up in the Upton Gym, man, to make it be a well-oiled machine.
Well, you know, when I came back, especially Hunt, and Steve, like me and Kenny, and they sit me down. Hunt doing what I'm asking him to do, Steve doing what I'm asking him to do. But when I come in there, you know, people get their own perception of what's on their mind and don't have the same agenda. So when I came back, I got everybody coming. I said, listen, let me explain something to you. Don't get it twisted. When I first started this thing, it was just me and Mac Allison. Mac is not with me. Kenny came in and stepped up. I salute my brother, the Bible. And don't change what we've been doing. You hear what I'm saying? Don't change what we've been doing because we've been successful with it.
Right.
Hunt came in, understudy on the me and Kenny, man. Everywhere we was at, he was at. And when I sit back and look at Hunt, sometimes a tear run my eye because I see myself in him with reflections of each other. And Hunt, he doing the same journey. You know what I'm saying? And he said, yo, why you always laughing when you see me, yo? I sit there and said, because I know what you're going through. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? And now he ready to make his transition because the same kids that we've been raising is almost about that time that they about to make their transition. You with me? And Steve, man, Steve is like Kenny. You know, he's with Hunt, grinding with Hunt. You know, he remind Hunt like Kenny remind me, like, nah, yo, that's not part of the system, yo. It's just like assembly line, man. You know, you got Porsche, you got Mercedes, you got the Bentleys. You know what I'm saying? They all got different cars, but when they run down the assembly line, you don't change nothing. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And sometimes when you have people coming in, they want to be here. I said, listen, nah, it's a process. You got to put the same energy in them when you're building these kids. You know what I'm saying? And really looking at them. So when we came back to put the systems in place where we actually seeing that the kid is being taught, that the kid is not being rushed, that the kid is being drilled. You're seeing the kid is learning something. You know, where how we have it set up, one teaches one. You're saying it's like a seed. That seed hit that dirt, something might come from it. You know what I'm saying? So I try to make sure that the guys that's more advanced is teaching the kids that's under them because they're looking up to the ones that's in front of them. You know, and the coaches, man, I try to let them know that, listen, what you're teaching them kids, man, to stick with them forever.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I am living proof that what we are doing here works. Don't change it. You know what I'm saying? And we will call you out when things are changed. You know what I'm saying? You know, and one of the famous words of the Bible, Coach Kenny used to always say, did y'all show that kid how to do such and such and such? You know what I'm saying? So when a person don't know, you know, don't beat them up. Teach. I find things that some kids don't have, some tools that some kids have. Some kids don't have things or seen things in their life that enhance their growth. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what we're there. We're supposed to be there to recognize these things so we can help them get to the goal that they're trying to achieve.
Mm-hmm. No doubt, no doubt. Yes, indeedy, man. I definitely see the kids are loving it, man. That's what it's all about, man. That the children are loving and they are learning, man. You did, and they happily learning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not being, they're doing it because they want to, and not because their parents are making them. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And that's so important, man. And parents got to understand that, man. It's good to push your kid. You know what I'm saying? But don't push them to the point where it's not fun for the kid anymore. You know what I mean?
You said it. You said it. You're right about that. I have different type of kids, different upbringing, different what you call it. So as a coach, as a trainer, man, I had to flip different switch to tap into this individual. And it's amazing. It's hard, making sure I put the kid with the right coach, um, based on, how would I say, relationships, you understand, and make sure that the adults on the same page. It's not about you, it's about that child that's in the building.
Mhm. Yes, indeed. Hey, Coach, I want to switch gears, man. Like I said, I always stay to the street, and you hear it as well as I hear it, man. And you got people that always talking about the 135 division, and they're saying things to the nature of, tank only fight. Can you hear me? What do you say, Coach?
Yeah, I'm like a walk.
Let
You
me.
just breaking up like walkie talkie.
Okay, let me see if I can switch because I'm not hearing you. So let me see if I can switch to Wi-Fi to make sure we're getting a good clear. Can you hear me now, Coach?
That's the hey real clear.
We good?
That's good.
Okay, cool, cool,
Can
cool.
you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. I hear you. Yeah, sorry about that. That Wi-Fi a little
That's
boogie
all right.
woogie right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not having Wi-Fi.
Yeah, as I said, I wanted to switch gears a little. We hear the naysayers, we hear the talk, and they say that in the 135 division, Tank only fight Mexican fighters. He don't fight slick fighters, things of that nature. How do you address that, Coach?
I dressed it like any other great athlete that's made a name for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same blueprint that all of us doing. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Um, to get where we are at today. When I told everybody go pull up everybody's record,
Mm-hmm.
and basically we fought everybody that was in that weight class, and everybody started talking about the guys that they talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and all the guys that fought someone in that weight class, they lost, and then they went up. Correct? I'm not wrong. The only one that's still in that mix, that got their name in that mix at the 135 and moved up to the 135, because everybody misunderstands. Tank started off as 126, but from 126 to 130, to 130 to 135, up to 140. Said, not big enough, came back down. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all with me?
Yeah, we hear you.
So, all one really left, that name is still mentioned in that era when they talk about the big four. The big four was Teofimo, Tank, um, Devin, Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
They was, am I right or wrong?
You're correct.
Shakur wasn't there at first. Let me go back and look. Oh, I forgot. It wasn't even Shakur, it was Romachenko.
You
You
keep
know
saying you keep saying Roma.
what I'm saying? He won. because he rolling all over the place. You had Chico, you had Tank, you had Chico, and no, Garcia. Garcia. It was guys at first. So Devin started making his name. Boom, he got his name in the mix. Score made his name. He was in the mix. Gary Russell, he was in the mix. Fell off. What's his name? Tevin Farmer was in the mix. Fell off. You know what I'm saying? The other kid, I can't think of his name. But he fought for top rank. He couldn't. He was trying to make a room. He fought Gary Russell. When he fought Gary Russell, that's when he fought. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it was the guys that you know in the that was making noise. You know what I'm saying? You see the numbers with Tank and Garcia for it. Beautiful fight. They did the numbers. Rolly came out of nowhere, made his name for Tank. You know what I'm saying? Big Bull was a substitute for me. Came and did his thing, made a name. You know what I'm saying? You go back and look at Shakur doing what he's supposed to be doing. He fought from his class thing he did, and he hit the 135. I think he's the only one that's still standing around. The made that was called it was Shakur. It's still, still there. Still, following the blueprint, following the roadmap, getting to where he getting. Devin, after the fight with Romo, boom, Romo, controversial fight. Everybody said he won. Everybody said he won. So we don't know what he's doing. His name is still there. He's got that L. 2 L's. What's his name? Tim Fimo. He's also back and forth on this. Not man, I ain't got no more money. Enough money on that. Came back, fought, positioned himself at 140. Name still been mentioned. You with me?
Yeah.
So like I said, you just gotta wait to see how things unfold. For each individual fighter and to keep that name going.
Facts.
Again, I look at the landscape still there. Who's bringing the market to the building? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the marketing has to be there.
Hey, Coach.
The marketing
Coach,
has to be there. The marketing.
Coach, Coach, they're saying they're not hearing you at all. Can you go out and come back in, Coach, and see if we can get a better connection? Hopefully we get a better frequency, man. Hopefully we can get a better frequency, man. I appreciate you all coming in. Make sure that you smash the appreciation button, man. Coach Calvin is definitely bringing us some fire information, man. And hopefully when he comes back in, we can get a better connection, man. Hopefully we can get a better connection. Yeah, hopefully things will work out, man. Hopefully things will work out. But he's definitely been bringing us some fire. You see, as you can see, he is answering all questions whatsoever. Yeah, he's answering all questions. Yeah, we're just waiting for him to come back in now. Yes, indeed. Shout out to David Zane. This is David Zane. Rebo has entered the building. All right, we got Coach back. Let's see if we can get him back in.
I'm back. Hey. Dang, I said a lot. I don't know. I said a lot. Boy, they missed all that.
Man, you was firing, Jack.
Well, let me go back. When we first started, we talked about the big four. I don't know how far ahead you had big four that everybody was making noise about. Teofimo, Devin Haney, Garcia, and Tank. They was the one everybody was talking about. Sometimes you heard Tevin Farmer name mentioned up because everybody wanted to see that fight. Everybody wanted to see Gary Russell and Tank fight. They my throwbacks. I call them my throwbacks. You know what I'm saying? I keep forgetting this other kid he fought for Ty Brink when he was in the mix. He fought Gary Russell. Was a potential. You know what I'm saying? Was a potential fight. You know what I'm saying? It's just strategizing what guys that you want to put your guy in front of. You know what I'm saying? To still develop it. It's still based on developing. Still based on developing. Shakur wasn't even in the mix then, but he did what he was supposed to do. He went from his weight class and worked his way up. You know, you got to give Top Rank their dues. You know what I'm saying? Because they was building them. They was like, yo, we got a young fighter that we got a lot of hopes on. Actually getting him where he at. He's where he at right now. Teofimo, he got that first fight with Romo. Boom, beat him. You know what I'm saying? Romo stepped out the picture for a minute, went to the service, you know, to support his country. He came back, fought Devin. You know what I'm saying? Devin beat, what's his name, put himself in a good position, undisputed champ and whatnot. It's just situations that your guys in to get with the people that's in charge of certain guys that make these fights happen and whatnot. Sometimes it's not up to the fighter. The fighter don't want to fight everybody. It's our job to protect him and make sure he's ready for these particular fights and whatnot. But the landscape is happening. You know what I'm saying? When you look at certain things, everybody's positioned themselves to be in a great position to make money to take care of their family. And them guys have been doing it. You notice they know what a real bag at. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
They know what a real bag at. And that's just like I thought that the fight with Devin and Tank would have, you know, came up and we would have had a chance to fight for all the belts with Devin. But Devin Dash said, nah, I ain't ready to do that because I'm not in position. That's why he's fighting Reason, so he can have some bargaining chips at the table. Because at the end of the day, them here's the be. They ain't gonna sit there and say, man, pump the belts. The belts don't mean nothing. What you're bringing to the table, boss, you want this type of money to fight Tank. You understand what I'm saying? Again, I said he played that same card with Shakur. He sent them an offer. Shakur said, man, I don't want that because he already knew going in front of Shakur with Devin, it ain't going to be pretty. You know what I'm saying? And they already know when we fight according to who we are fighting. You know what I'm saying? I watch people post what we put on. Like when you don't, as I'm worrying about Shakur, no, I'm not. Shakur, coach, no, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? As I'm worrying about, no, because Tank is a different animal. You know what I'm saying? And when that day comes, they have to really put their skills on the line. You with me? They're gonna really have to put their skills on the line. I know my guy. I know what he's capable of doing. I don't train him for knockouts. I train him according to what I need him to do when we get in the ring that day with that individual. You with me? And I've been successful. Shakur been successful. How would I say? They say Teofimo, he fell short. He's back up. He's back up again. You know. So again, it's the fight game. Like I said, they say we were in or still is in that era of the undefeated. You with me? But that's about to change now. If they want to get to that bag, you with me?
Facts.
They want to get to that bag because here's the B saying, man, we're not going to pay you that type of money if you're not fighting certain people.
Right. Okay. So what I'm hearing is that Devin and Tank was in negotiations, but Bill said no, not yet.
No, Bill said. I wouldn't say we was looking at Devin, wanted Devin more than I wanted Shakur. You know, when me and Kenny was on the field, Kenny wanted Shakur. I really wanted Devin because I wanted to see Tank to fight for all the straps and whatnot. But I think when the offer went down, it wasn't enough with Bill because he understood like, damn, I ain't got enough bargaining chips. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up and fight for that 140 If I win the 140 and I'm saying I ain't gonna go back to the 135, at least I'll be in position at 140 to fight another big fight. You got to look at. They're not playing checkers; they playing chess.
Facts.
They playing chess. Everybody playing chess and making sure the right move is the best move for their team and whatnot. Because you come up short overnight. You come up short. We seen what happened. You know, as you seen how we seen Teofimo came up short and he was crying like, "Yo, man, I ain't getting paid enough." You with me? And it's not the thing he's not getting paid enough. It's the guys that he's fighting is not bringing the most money to the table. He didn't say that. He said that after he fought Lomachenko, but he got to understand when he fought Romo that Romo was the man. He beat the man. But then he went back and lost. You know what I'm saying? So it dropped him back down again, you know? So now he's back in position again at the 140. Regis, he was already at the 140, running 140. You know what I'm saying? Happened to got his belt at 140. Now he's the man. So that's they said, well, let me go at Regis. You know what I'm saying? Figuring that's the weakest guy at 140 that he can just go in there and get and try for that, what you call it. The only two people that I feel as though that are left is Shakur and Pitbull. And my thing with Pitbull, because we made Pitbull for what he is today. You with me? The same way with Roly. Roly fought us and he got a belt at 140. Am I right or wrong?
Facts.
So when you sit there and look at the landscape, them guys still position themselves in position to fight certain guys because of their accolades or where they at. You with me?
And you're speaking that because 135. That's why you didn't mention Devin, correct?
Right, because Devin is like he's like in between that door. It's his first fight at 140. You know what I'm saying? So if he don't do well at 140, he might slide back down to 135 to see, yo, let me get that bag from Tank. You know what I'm saying? But for what now? For what now? You know what I'm saying? Because your stock will drop. But if he win, he comes back to the table. Yo, I did almost the same thing and I'm still was undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo woo. You get what I'm saying? Trying to have some chips to put on the, you know, you gotta have some chips when you're sitting at that poker table. You feel me?
Right.
So when you really looking at it, you know, everybody making moves, really making moves, because you got to ask that question. At that 140, you got guys up there that you can fight. You got I'm gonna show you again. What's his name? Gambosa's. Put his stuff back in the mix. Am I right or wrong? At 140.
Some weird way. Yeah. Some weird way, yeah.
He put it, to be honest, but they not at 135 no more. But again, can they make that 140 that weight class that everybody want to see? Everybody want to pay to come out and see them so they can say, I want this type of money. Is that going to happen there? You with me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah, so you just got to sit back and wait and see how everything unfolds and whatnot. And that's what it's about.
So, Coach, in your perfect world in 2024, what would you like to see for Tank?
24. I want to see the unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like this. Things that's going to get the people riled up. I got certain fights that's going to happen. But again, you heard me say, if that offer pass your desk, you know, it's be good offers. You know what I'm saying? You better take it. You know what I'm saying? Because then we put that out there. We putting it out there that we did give you the offers. This is what we offer you. You ain't want to take the fight. Do you want to take the fight for the money, or you want to take the fight because you know you can beat them? You know, that's the real question. You know, because the way how we came up to the trenches, you had to earn your way to get you that way. You with me?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. So you know, I think the fight that we probably see is Tank's fight coming back, warm up. I wouldn't even call it warm up. It's a fight. I don't call fights warm up. Come back, get back in the trenches. You know, see where we at, see how that fight unfold, and then it is what it is.
Okay. All right. Hey, man. I like how you ain't ducked one question, not one. But I tell you what, you know how I get down. The last 5 questions I have is for Hardcore's hot seat. You've been
Oh, come
here
on with it.
before. Yeah, the first, and it might not even be questions. I want you to tell me what's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say this name or phrase, okay?
Okay.
First, Al Heyman.
He Al. I call him the Don. He the Don of this generation of this generation. Like 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 uh Don King was. He Al. They took off the Don King. They just put Al there.
Okay, okay. All right. Number 2, who Tank fighting next?
Ah, I don't want to let I don't want to let the cat out the bag. I want Tank to make that announcement. Get me saying, and then
Oh,
that's my
oh,
way of
okay,
having that energy because he got to pick who he wants.
okay, okay. All right. Number 3, who was Tank hardest fight
Who is Tank hardest fight?
in
None
your
of them.
your perspective?
In, in my eyes, none of them yet. I ain't seen nobody that really bought what I know. Where I seen that Tank really had to fight hard.
Okay.
None of them.
Coach Kenny Ellis.
The Bible, the truth, my partner, my brother. There's so many things I can say about Coach Kenny Ellis, man. It's like I even said a couple of times what I continue to keep doing is having him not beside me,
Mm-hmm.
He got my back. When you out there doing whatever you doing, you got a partner that got your back. It helps push you like, yo, go handle that. Let's go handle that. You got somebody rolling with you.
That's right. That's right. You need that. We used to call it back in the day my ace boom coon.
Boom. That's the word we're looking for. I forgot to go back that far. We still use that sometimes.
Ace boom coon. That's
Yeah.
right. Yes,
Sure.
indeed.
They say, yo, I got a card. I got one card left, or I got one chip left. It's supposed to
Yeah.
get me there. That's my chip.
Right.
Yeah, that's real talk.
That's what's up. Last one. Bad Girl Promotions.
That's my sis, man. She helped me make dreams come true, man. Same way she put in work, she's still putting in work, man. Her attitude towards the youth, man, it's like a kiss. She care about the youth.
That's what's up.
Care
That's
about the
what's
youth,
up,
man.
man.
She want to see the youth win. I watched Nikki, man. Everything that came out of here, she helped manifest it. And that's amazing. When you could take something from here and manifest it,
Yeah.
yo,
That's
that's like my left and my right.
yes, indeed. That's a beautiful thing there. That's a beautiful thing. But listen here, coach. I really appreciate you, man. I appreciate you coming on here, man, and answering all the questions, man, that people wanted to know, man. And that's what I love about you and Kenny, man. Y'all duck no questions, man. You answer
Man.
all of them, man. That's so important. But before you leave, man, I want you to tell your supporters what you want them to know and what else you want to say.
Well, right now I'm working on something for my gym, for my kids, man. That's gonna help me. I've been working on. I've been having a Under Armour, what you call it. I'm not asking to nobody to give me, but I want to thank the people that have been given. I'm trying to get this Coach Butch. And they always say, "Why Tank can't buy it all?" I'm not asking him to buy it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a dad to him. How can a dad go
Mm-hmm.
ask his son to go buy something that you're trying to do for the youth? You know what I'm saying? He do enough things. You know what I'm saying? I want us to work hard for it. So when we achieve this goal, we know how we can tell the story on how we made this happen. Because this is a big movement
Mm-hmm.
that I'm working on. And I appreciate the people that come past, and see what we had and I thank Under Armour for helping us with this task, man. I've been working on this task for years. But, my Lord spoke to me and said, "Yo, you got to hurry up and make this thing work." So what I'm doing is, instead of y'all giving me some stop pass, man, check out what we're doing. We got toilet paper too. Everybody need toilet paper, like the words that Kenny said. We got toilet paper. And we got Under Armour. I can dress you from your head to your toes with Under Armour if you like Under Armour. So come on out and support us, man. We got to make this goal happen. I'm trying to get it done by 2022. I mean 24, because like I said, boxing is changing. And I got to give my kids something to look forward to make them work harder.
I like that. I like that, man. We definitely got to get together, man. And we talked about that, man. And like I said, I do have a means to a way. So we just got to put our heads together and see what we can prevail.
No, we're going to prevail. This got to happen. Because once this happens, in my heart and in my mind, in my heart, in my heart and in my mind, you know what I'm saying? This got to happen. This got to happen. Reason why? Because the system in the gym is coming together, man. We have a real well-oiled machine, and everybody believing in the process and seeing the vision. And it's not about the kids at Upton anymore. It's about the kids and what I see from the landscape of the support that we get from the city, man. Everybody don't understand, man. Baltimore is a beautiful place, man. It makes me want to tear up, even though that you hear about the things that's going on in the city, but it goes on in every city. The youth and people are blue collar people that's trying to find a way of actually making sense out of life, And everybody got their struggle, man. Everybody got their walk. You know what I'm saying? But the here's the be and the people that got that light on them, man, it's our job to shine that light on everybody.
That is so true, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Definitely appreciate you. Definitely going to hook up with you this week, man. I thank you so much for coming and hanging out at Hardcore's Hangout, man.
Yeah,
you did.
I appreciate you like one of the bags in the gym there.
Like furniture, right?
Yeah, you like one of the bags in the gym there. Everybody see you, man. They know who you are, man, and that's what it's all about, man. At the end of the day, man, what you're bringing to the table, Eat with us.
That's right, man. It's all love, man. I enjoy being there, man. Definitely enjoy being there. Facts. All right, Coach. Well, we appreciate you. I'm a salute to you, my brother.
I'm a salute to you, man. Thank you again, man. I appreciate the interviews that you did with the kids, man. Hey, man, go to Hardcore Boxing, man, and check out them interviews, man. They are heart touching, man. And you can go to my page, Coach Calvin Ford, on Instagram, Facebook, and on Twitter. I'm gonna put something on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Cause they got to see some of the work that you did, man, on that interview. It was funny too, man. Hey. Yo, you had some phrases, man, remind me when I was little, man. I said, I ain't hear that word in a while.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I thank you again, man.
Thank you too, Coach. You take it easy now, my brother.
You too. Have a good one.
All right. God bless. Peace.
You too.
Hey. Hey, listen here, man. We appreciate Coach Calvin coming through, man, and blessing our platform, man, and answering the questions, man. Yeah. Hang out what we got going on. Cups up, man. You dig? Hey, I need it. Yes, indeed. Who we got in the building right now, man? I need to know who in the building right now, man. I'm gonna have to do a rewind. Got to do a rewind to see who is in the building, man. Nothing changes, man. Nothing changes. Who is in the building? I need to know. So I'm gonna hit a rewind real quick. Our booger is in the building. Just Do Boxing is in the building. Wham Old School is in the building. Dre Finest is in the building. Cousin Tommy is in the building. Being in Boxing News is in the building. Modern King Boxing is in the building. Nate Dogg, better known as D1, is in the building. Remo is in the building. Mr. and Mrs. Just Do is in the building. We got a new guy. Daryl Thigpen has entered in Hardcore's Hangout. He said, oh, first of all, I got to give you our Hardcore's welcome. We want to welcome you to Hardcore's Hangout. We just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We only got one rule around here: no hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. And his first chat is, you guys are doing a wonderful job with what you do with the kids. Keep up the great work. Blessing to y'all for the future. That's what's up. That's what's up. Who else is in the building? Let me see. YK Mail is in the building. Who else we got in the building? Oh, yeah, let me find out. We got a new guy in the building, Cosmic Lando. We want to welcome the Hardcore's Hangout. We're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We only got one rule around here: no hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome Cosmic Lando into the Hangout. He said, well, when fans claim Pitbull won, why wouldn't he still talk about it? Okay. $1 Trillion Dreams. I think I seen you before in the Hangout. He said nobody wants to see Tank versus Cruz too. All right, who else we got in the building? My South African guy, my brother, my little big homie, David Tazane. What you got going on, brother? It's always love to see my guy, David Tazane, and he will be fighting November the 11th. Yes, indeed. He going for 6-0 and 6 KOs. Yes, indeed. Fender Bender, security is in the building. Be More Finest, Gregory Pratt is in the building. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Damari Colin is in the building. T. Holmes, what it do, is in the building. Yes, indeed. What y'all got going on, man? I need to know. Somebody tell me what it is. Aunt McQueen, Breakdown Shawty, is in the building. Yes, indeed, man. Yeah, it's getting thick as thieves in here, ain't it? It's getting thick as thieves in here. You best to believe it, man. Big Dose 513 is in the building. Yes, he is. Big Dose. Eric Krumer is in the building. I don't know if I welcome you, but I'm going to welcome you again if I haven't. Eric Krumer, we want to welcome you to Hardcore's Hangout. We're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We only got one rule around here: no hitting below the belt. That means don't talk about nobody's mama. Other than that, everything else is fair game. And his first chat is, David Tazane, thank you. I feel like Coach Calvin scared for Tank to lose. Got to take chances and sometimes give the fans the money worth. Next. What else we got? Edgar Chavez is in the building. Yeah. Who else up in here? Lottie Dottie and everybody has showed up for another hardcore party. Yes, indeed. Let me see. Tim Layton is in the building. Yeah. Let me see. Do I see anybody else? Talk to me quick before I forget, man. Appreciate y'all all being in the building. Alex Dominic is in the building. For show. The Rise Podcast Senior is in the building. He said I need to see him in his office. From what I understand, boy, you don't have an office no more. It was given to me. Yes, Lord, man. What else y'all got going on, man? Ain't nothing changed. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's time to find out what's happening in the world of boxing today. Tyson Fury say, I'll knock out Deontay Wilder. I'm the biggest puncher in the heavyweight boxing. Jack Catterall say, I honestly believe I can send Josh Taylor into retirement. Finish him all for good. Bumba Gonzalez says, October the 27th will be a special night. I will be honoring Roberto Clemente. Yeah, Caleb Plant said, believes his skills are top 5 pound for pound. Team USA banks 2-1 on third day of 2023 Santiago Pan Am Games. Hearn floats Kabiel, Herkovich, Wallen, Shaw as possible opponents for Anthony Joshua for December fights. Tyson Fury vows not to make the same mistake that Joshua did with Ruiz. Richardson Hitchens' trainer believes Devin Haney showdown is inevitable. Yeah. What it do? What it shall be? What do it need to know about what's going on? Hey, man, yeah. Definitely was a fire interview with Coach Calvin, if I have to say so myself, man. Yeah, I'm sorry that the Wi-Fi wasn't doing what it's supposed to do, man, but I think it was on his end this time and not mine for a change. You dig? But hey, anything is possible. You never know. But I think we did most importantly get a lot of the audio. Yeah. For sure. Let me turn my fan on. Getting a little warm up in the building. Talk to me, man. What y'all got going on this morning? Hope everybody slept well, man. And yeah. I hope with the things that Coach Calvin said, man, that the content creators can get some good topics out of it, man. Hopefully we can get some good topics out of it, man, that stir up some shit. Yeah. We able to stir up some stuff, man. Yeah, tell me what you liked about the interview the most. Talk to me quick. Tell me what you got out the interview today, what you liked about it the most. What question I didn't ask. What question did you want to be asked? Let me know, man. I'm always about upward mobility, trying to be better. Yes, indeedy, man. Yes, indeedy. Laugh out loud. I know Thomas Hill. I'm just messing with you, bro. Nate Dogg, D1 said he's a pure boxer. That gets a touch way too much to ever mess with Tank Davis, and that's why they immediately stop clout chasing and sign Regis. They know better. He said old Billiam. He said old Billiam changed his mind about making that fight, Jack. The plot thickens, doesn't it? Yes, indeedy. And that smoking tank pack was 2 years ago. Knockout is definitely right. Yeah. Calvin love the kids, man. It's all about the kids for Calvin, man, for sure. Yes, indeed. That's where his heart is, man. That's exactly where his heart is, with the children, man, and making sure that they don't end up in prison, man, and that they have the opportunity of life, man. That's his most important thing, man. That they have an opportunity in life. That's so much important. That's why I can't trust Bill. He said nobody contacted him. Oh man. Oh man. Ain't that something? And I ain't got Coach just out there lying, man. One thing I can tell you about that cat, man. He really believes in his Islam, you did. And I just ain't got him just, just lying just for the hell of it. That's not his character, man. Not, he'll just tell you he don't know, or he just won't answer the question before he just gonna blatantly lie out there to you. Without a doubt, man. Yes, indeed. And he ain't changed his tune since 6 months ago, man, 4 months ago. And he still say pit bull, pit bull, pit bull. And I've been telling y'all that the whole time, man. While y'all keep yelling all these other names. I've been telling you it's been pit bull the whole time. Yeah. You heard what he said. He said warm up. But then he says it's not a warm up. I'm trying to tell you, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah. You might not like it, but it is what it is. But the thing about it, you have a choice in this life. For everything, you have a choice. You have a choice. We hit our highest numbers in the Hangout today. How about that? So shout out to that, y'all. We hit our highest numbers in the Hangout today. So, hey, I appreciate that. Without a doubt. For sure. Without a doubt, man. We hit our highest numbers, man. You know what I mean? As long as we getting better. You know, it wasn't no crazy numbers like a lot of other channels are getting. But we're growing. And that's the most important thing, man. We're not stagnated. We're not stagnated. We keep on moving. We keep on moving. We keep on grooving. And I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that because I already know it ain't a sprint. Yeah. I've been around too long. Anything, yeah. Them sprints don't last long, do they? Yeah. I like me a marathon. Yes, indeed. I like me a marathon. I'm going to pace myself, Jack. You better believe it. Aunt McQueen said, clear up some controversy, cash in on some said controversy, and move on to the next. Amen and a boom shagalaga to that, young fella. Yes, indeed. He said, oh, yeah, I'm definitely stealing some clips. And I'm damn sure ain't going back and forth with you about it either. So love, we brothers, brother. It ain't even theft. It ain't even theft, my brother. Not at all. It's not even theft. Not at all. Yes, indeed. You know how we get down. Share and share alike. But that song used to say, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. You know what I mean? Yes, indeed, man. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. All well, man. I enjoyed myself for sure this morning, man. Yes, indeed. Y'all see, I had that rock. I had to stop myself from rocking, man. I was rocking so bad at one time. Oh my goodness. Fender Bender said Jay isn't petty like most content creators. He let you have a little something. Oh yeah, I ain't tripping off of that, man. Yeah. All it does is just move us more further, man. Yes, indeed. I know where it came from. How Little Richard said, I'm the originator. For sure, man. Without a doubt. Woo-wee. Yeah, Reed just pull it off, man. Oh, man, that would be crazy. Hey, you heard of that game Shoots and Ladders, right? Yeah. Get in the back of the line. Get in the back of the line if he loses the Regis, man. Yes, indeed. He'd be working for pennies. Yeah, he'll come back and try to see what he can make off them belts. He'll come back down to 35 and take what he can get. Yeah. He'll take with what he can get. Calvin is trainer of the year, and Billiam is capper of the year. Oh man, old Billiam. Big Dose 513 say, Jay, you heard of that game? It ain't gonna happen. I forgot Big Dose was in here. I forgot Big Dose was in here. Hey, how we used to say, phone off the hook. Phone off the hook. Phone off the hook. Oh man, it's all love, man. It's all love. Big Dose 513, my guy. Him and B3Z. Right. Yeah. I ain't into none of that, man. I ain't trying to strike nobody, man. I don't want to be strike. Why would I want to strike somebody? You dig? Just give me my credit, man. Let them know where it came from. That's all. Let them know where it came from. Give me my credit. That's all. Without a doubt. For sure. Oh, yeah, 100%. Oh, yeah, B3Z. Oh, my goodness. You would think he's on the payroll, man. Yes, indeed. Yeah, B3Z, H Money 2.0. But I don't think B3 will turn on Devin though, like H Money did, man. It's all good though, man. Right, my just do. Oh my goodness. He said Big Dose and B3 on that win payroll. He say, Big Dose 513 say, Jay, why Coach Calvin dodge the who you want in 24 question, broski? Or who we want next? Or who? No, I think I said who is next. What I say? Who is next? He said he'd rather let Tank say it. Y'all know who is next. He did. He already said it, man. If you was listening, he already said it, man. Pitbull is next, man. That's what I decoded. That's what I decoded. Old Billiam came over to the Rise podcast, boy. Like he had a tin cup shaking it, man. Send the link. Please, somebody send the link. Give me the link. He said he wanted all around. That you asked who wanted in 24 first. Then you asked that question. Okay. D1 ain't got this toolkit, Jay. Where we do that at? Oh man. Yes, indeed. But listen here, man. I got to go do some stuff for Mama Hardcore, man. I got to go make some moves with her this morning. Yeah. I gotta go make some moves with Mama Hardcore, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out, man. I'm gonna check out, but yeah, we right back in the building, man. We right back in the building, 7 o'clock this evening, man. Same bad time, same bad channel, man. Be there or be square. Hey, please smash the appreciation button, man. Especially if you appreciated what we had today, man. Definitely do that, man, on the way out the door. Make sure you take care of the paperwork, man. Yeah. You don't leave the bathroom without taking care of the paperwork, man. Yes, indeed. Say you owe us 20 minutes. I owe 20 minutes, boy. Not at all. I've been working like a Hebrew slave lately, man. Friday, I gave you 5 hours and 45 minutes, man. What are you talking about? For sure, for sure. Giving you 2 shows a day, man. I'm like Patty LaBelle. I can't do no more. But yeah. Mama calls, man. So I got to handle my business. Other than that, it's your boy J Hardcore Boxing News, and I'm out of here. Other than that, how the hell you turn this damn thing off? There we go. And we out of here.